Hi, my name is Ashlyn Bowman, and I'm in the Understanding and Developing Cognition class, and I am going to be able to teach how the different level stages and the theories of how a person learns today. So the first one will be self-actualization. So what I've understand about the self-actualization is that they have a lot of potential. So they have potential, and that they achieve for themselves, and that they are able to. They are creative. And that's more like self-fulfillment. So self-actualization is self-fulfillment, and those are the needs of it. And the second level of this is the esteem needs. Yes, esteem needs. This is more like the psychological. Now this is about feelings of accomplishment. Now that's the second need. The third need is what the student needs to, is more like the belongingness and love, basically. And love, and what their needs are is that they need friends and relationships. So it's very important for a teacher to develop that relationship with the student, because that student really does need that love and the friends at school, because maybe they don't have that at home. They need that to feel that comfort and that want, so that they can help them know that they are truly loved, because you never know if we are the only ones that experience that. We are the ones that give them that love when they can't find any other love anywhere else. They need to be comforted, and so we need to develop that classroom that accepts others. Next one is safety needs. This is more like security. They need to know that they are safe, that the classroom is safe. Another one is psychological needs. Now this is kind of like also basic need. Actually, well, both of these are the basic needs. And because of that, this is like the foundation of it. So while all this builds up, the psychological needs is more like food, water, and warmth. There's actually a lot of students that do not have this at home or are going through this, and they need that self-care. And so this is the basic needs. They know that they are safe and that they have that basic need. So this one right here will be the ages of birth to about 2 years old. And this is called the sensory motor. There we go. Sensory motor. And what this is that they are able to, it's like just like at birth to 2-year-old, they are able to explore the world. And the world is so new to them that they just want to touch and grasp. And they're curious. They're curious about the world and things that are around them. And this becomes more familiar with their body and with the world. And so over time, the next one is pre-operational stage. Now what this stage is that this ranges 2 to 7 years old. And here, this is when they are discovering and that they're testing things, and this is their experience is more reality. Again, this is also more into imaginations are stronger, but it is more complex, but it is still difficult, and their conversation is being more developed, and that is between the 2 and 7-year-old. In addition, the next stage, concrete operational op, and this ranges to 7 and 11 years olds. Now what this here is that the individual, the child, they have that like concrete kind of foundation. They are able to understand more and have that time and space, and they can apply things more to themselves, but they're not exactly quite independent. They have that logic. It's almost like adult like logic, concrete thinking, I guess. Okay, next one, the last stage. So the fourth one, the last one, this is called the formal operation. So right here, this ranges from like about 11 years old to adulthood. Now it's right here is that they have that abstract like logic and reasoning, and they have that planning and strategy to make things possible. So the next part is the Kohlberg's theory. Here I put avoiding punishment. This is around the stage of the infancy. This is basically avoiding punishment means that the infancy does not know the difference between doing the right thing or the wrong thing, or avoiding punishment. The next part of this stage, this is still level stage 1. Stage 1, and right here, the next part is called self-interest. This is about preschool. This is where it shifts to more rewards rather than punishments, and this is able to secure like greater benefits for oneself. So basically, they are able to get rewards, not punishments. The next part is the conformity and interpersonal. Sorry about my handwriting. Interpersonal. Oh, accord. Put that there. But this is about school age. So about the school age, this is basically what this means good boy or good girl. This is because this effort is made of approval and maintaining friendly relationships with others. Hence why good boy, good girl. And another part of level, again, this is right here, stage 2. Above that would be, again, school age. This is more social order. And what this means is that this is maintaining the social order. This goes for the entire society, and that these are fixed more on rules. And these 2 levels, stage 1 at the top, stage 3. At the top, right here above social order, is called the social contract. This is more for teens. This is the teen stage. Social contract is that they benefit this, and that they are morally right and legally right, but they're not always the same. But they have to follow the rules. They sign that contract to follow the rules. And at the top, this is universal principles. So this is adulthood. Adulthood is at the top, and this is when it is based on principles that are mutual benefit. And these are the stages that we go through. This part is about the Bloom's taxonomy, and there's about 6 levels on this. And at the top would first be create. What this is that this definition of create of an individual is that they produce new, and some characteristics of it is like designing, developing, planning. They're creating something new. The next part is evaluating. This definition is basically justifying or standing for something or making a decision. So they're defending, supporting, critiquing, checking. That's evaluating. Another part is analyzing. This part, analyzing, means that they're basically like drawing connections. It means comparing, they're contrasting, organizing, differentiating. And that's not analyzing. And the next part of this, after analyzing, is applying. So they're using the information in different situations or new situations. They're executing, they're solving, they're scheduling, implementing even. Another part is understanding. So this part is explaining the ideas. They're explaining, they're comparing and summarizing. They are able to apply it to themselves. They understand the information quite clearly. Last but not least is remembering. This is like recalling, remembering, or recognizing. They're repeating, they have like a list, they're recalling, memorizing. That's quite important, but these are the levels, the stages of the Bloom's taxonomy. For this part, I decided to draw out the Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences. I like to look at this as like different ways that a student can be able to learn, or how to best help them in a way. This first part is visual, spatial. In summary, it's picture smart. Of how I understand this is that they are able to comprehend or learn better by imagery, photographs, videos. And what's amazing is that they are very aware of their environments and things around them. Another part is bodily kinesthetic, body smart in a way. This helps them. They are more active. They do more body movement. This helps them be able to, like role playing, like they are able to put themselves in it. The one is interpersonal, people smart. These students are able to learn better with others around them, like group activities, social relationships, interaction. Another is intrapersonal, self-smart. So they have their own goals. I wouldn't say that they're shy because one can learn better without the interaction of others. They have their own privacy and they are more independent. They have their own goals. Another is nature extensions. So they love animals, plants, natures. They are best able to learn out in maybe outside. Same. Another is logical mathematics. That is basically logic smart. They are able to comprehend by calculating or having that reasoning, and they're able to see and explore patterns and relationships. And this another thing that they like to learn is also by solving puzzles and mysteries. Another is musical rhythm, aka music art. They can put what they learn into lyrics to help them remember. Or tapping, but they are sensitive to the things, to their environments by the rhythm and the sounds. Another is verbal linguistic, aka word smart. They enjoy reading, playing word games. They best learn or enjoy poetry, stories, books. And that is Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences.